Exercise is one of the key components that actually help all of us to lead a healthy life. What we need to understand is anything in life is about moderation. So similarly for exercise, it neither should be too much nor should be too less. So exercise in moderation is known to help in a lot of ways. One, it helps in bringing the hormones in balance. Two, it helps in reducing stress. And exercise also reduces weight. And a person maintaining his weight in the lower end of the BMI always helps for the proper functioning of the reproductive organs. So exercise in moderation is known to help semen parameters, especially with count, morphology, motility, everything about with respect to sperms. Whereas if the same exercise is in excess, especially you might have heard of men getting into endurance training or being extremely savvy about exercise and muscle building and things like that. So exercise in its most intense form can have ill effects, in the sense that it can reduce testosterone production, which in turn can lead to abnormal semen parameters. At the same time, very high level of exercise can also cause problems, like it can increase the temperature around the scrotum, be counterproductive and lead to reduced sperm count, motility or morphology. But though this effect will not be in a profound way, but a constant raised temperature around the scrotum can reduce marginally and have an effect on the semen parameters marginally. So there are some negative effects of exercise, especially if it's in a very profound way. Some men get into endurance training and muscle building and take some supplements for muscle building, like testosterone supplements and things like that. It is known that testosterone supplements do affect sperm function. So I would strongly suggest men that they should not get into such practices. Testosterone in the form of tablets or in the form of injections can affect sperm parameters. That is one thing. The second problem is that with high endurance training and with immensely more exercise than is needed can actually lead to reduced sperm testosterone production, and reduced testosterone in turn will lead to abnormalities in the semen parameters. So one needs to take care that you're not going to the other end of exercise wherein it's not too much. One needs to listen to their body and be mindful of what's happening to the body. Exercise and female fertility is one thing that are extremely intertwined or bound together. It's very important for women to understand that a regular amount of exercise is absolutely needed for a good fertility. It is known beyond doubt that physically active women conceive faster. So it's important for women to have their daily dose of exercise. Now, how does exercise help? Basically, exercise in moderation is known to have profound effect on ovarian function. So correcting the ovarian function in turn leads to a very good hormone balance. That in turn leads to regular ovulation and a proper reproductive health. So it's important to have good amount of exercise. Exercise also helps in maintaining the body weight, right? So it is known that a person should be in lower end of their BMI for them to have a good reproductive health. So if someone is overweight or obese, exercise will also help in managing the weight loss and bringing them back into the proper BMI pattern, which in turn can help with the fertility health. And extreme exercise, that is strenuous or athletic kind of exercise, can have some negative effects. So it's important for women to be mindful. One should not go to the extreme as far as exercise is considered. I would suggest maybe 1 or 2 hours of exercise a day. If a person is, say, exercising 6 or 7 hours a day, such kind of intense exercise can have some negative effects in the form of reduced reproductive hormones and also leading to abnormal menstrual rhythm and in turn leading to low energy or low calories in the body. So the lady may lose so much weight that the BMI can go subnormal, and evidence says that if the BMI is subnormal, the chances of conceptions are lower. So it's important that it's not too much, not too less. Maintain a proper moderate amount of exercise on a daily basis. It could be any form. It could be yoga, it could be dancing if you love dancing, it could be in the form of gymming or Zumba or any form. We do know that exercise can be boring, so it's important to add life to it and keep changing your pattern on a week-on-week or a month-on-month basis.